Hey there viewers, it's Charlie on Mike again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Studio Series 86, Steeljaw. Now, as we can see, this guy transforms into a slab, a little waffle. I don't know, maybe it's a game cartridge. So let me check. Nope. Okay, enough messing with you guys. This guy transforms into what's meant to be a cassette. Because this is one of Blast's little buddies. And this is actually Steeljaw's first new mold toy since, like, what, G1? I'm not kidding. Like, yeah, Steeljaw's had reissues over the years, but this is the first new mold Steeljaw since actual G1. I mean, yeah, he's also had a toy in full of Cybertron, but that was a Ravage retool. So, yeah, kind of crazy. And for this guy's box, of course, we decided the core class packaging. So, not really much to see here. So we got a picture of Steeljaw right there. Got his name right there. Got pictures of Steeljaw on both sides. The back got Steeljaw on both modes. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the box. And looking at this cassette mode, I guess this is technically a cassette. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. This is a heavily compromised alternate mode. Because we got, like, sides of the beast head right there. You can see what's meant to be, like, faux reels there for the robot mode. Yeah, this is pretty much a one-way only cassette mode. Because this, I don't think I'm going to see this a bit. Because all we have here is robot mode kibble. And I guess this could also count as, like, one of these little reel bits, but yeah, that's a combat part. And yeah, this is a really rough looking tape mode. But the important question is, can this fit in Blaster? Well, it's quite a tight fit. Probably not. Almost. Well, took some finagling, but Steeljaw can kind of fit in there, although it's a really tight fit. It's like a Siege Ravage, how he's a really tight fit in Soundwave. And yeah, the button doesn't work anymore because it's so bulky. You have to just open it manually. But Steeljaw does sort of fit in there. But yeah, it's a really bulky cassette mode, so it sort of like jams up the tape mechanism. But we'll come back to the Blaster soon because, well, this guy does have some accessories which we'll get to later. But for now, let's see how he looks next to the G1 Steeljaw, and I kind of prefer how the G1 toy looks. I don't know, but this is more going for show accuracy, and this is a core class, so this has to do a lot of compromises, so there is that. But I do kind of miss the tape decals that the G1 toy had, but well, let's move on to the accessories. And this guy has well, technically 3 accessories. Starting off, we've got these little wings. And yeah, this is more meant to just complete the robot mode. I mean, you could sort of have these plugged into here, but yeah, these aren't meant to go onto the tape mode. Next up, I'm gonna actually find it because these are really, like, these accessories are really easy to lose. But we have this, which is, I guess, a more condensed version of the tail and wings. And this is meant to go in conjunction with this. Yes, it's a little speaker thing. And I think Blasty did use this in one episode because, well, does this actually work with Blaster? Because this just slots over his hand. I can actually find the correct way that it goes over. So, yes, this can actually go over Blaster's hand. So if you're not using it with Steeljaw, then you can display Blaster like this. And I think I'll display my Kingdom Blaster like this. So, yeah. And when I get Studio Series Blaster with a more cartoon accurate deco, I think I'll display him with this. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it for the tape mode for Steeljaw. Like, not really much to talk about here. So, let's just move on to the transformation. So, we'll start by just getting these bits out. And then closing this up. And that forms the lion head. Just move that up. Move the back legs down. Move the front legs down. Then just spin around these gardens. Actually do that. And then finally, take the tail piece, and I guess this can sort of count as parts forming, but And well, here we have Steeljaw in robot mode. And this guy is tiny. Like, I think half the budget was taken up by this thing. Like, seriously. I think this is one of the smallest core classes that we have right now. So, yeah. So, for details, we've got the little lion head. We've got the tail, which is an accessory. The little guns right here. We've got the arms, which... Let's just get the articulation out of the way. The legs can move. And that's about it. Aside from that, it's a statue. But if you want to, you can take the tail off. Take the little speaker thing and take this. And we can combine them. Although it's really hard to actually get this to tab in. I just cut my hand. And we can just get this tabbed in. And now he can use this as a weapon, which I don't think Steeljaw's ever done this. Like, this is just included so the budget can be all used up. But this is an option if you want to do it. Sure. But yeah, I'm never going to use this. I'm just going to use the speaker fig with Blaster. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. So, complaints. I mean, for Steeljaw's first new mold, like, putting him next to G1 Steeljaw, I mean, you can see that they were attempting to recreate it, as well as making it look like how he is in the cartoon, but honestly, I can see why they just kept on redoing the G1 mold over and over. Because honestly, I think the G1 figure is a bit better than the Studio Series version. Because, well, to be honest, like, this is fun to flip back and forth, I'll give it that, but yeah, this isn't really that good a figure. Like, for a pocket money toy, sure, but for Steeljaw, like, at least Blaster has another one of his cassettes back, so now we've got this guy, Eject and Rewind, and I think Ramhorn's going with Perceptor and a 2-pack, and Eject Primes or Studio Series, I think. But, yeah, this is a bit iffy. Like, for my complaints, the way that the cassette mode looks is honestly a bit iffy. I mean, like, Eject, like, even Kingdom Eject looks better, and he's a freaking all clear plastic figure. Plus, I don't like the fact that the tail has to be just taken off of the transformation and it has nowhere to go up when it's in tape mode, so it's practically parts forming. So there's that. Maybe if they'd scrapped this and, I don't know, made it like a retool of either Kingdom, not Kingdom, Earthrise Ravage or hell, Studio Series Core Ravage, this would be a better figure, but the way it stands now, it's honestly just a bit in my opinion. But do I recommend it? Honestly, I would just say if you're trying to complete like Blaster's crew, like Eject, Rewind, Ramhorn, and this guy, then sure. But if you're buying it standalone, then I don't see any reason to. I think the only reason to get this guy is if it's to go with Studio Series Blaster, which I do still really want to get. The only reason I bought this guy was because I needed like £10 to add to a bunch of figures I was buying. I probably should have just bought like Korokai's Bumblebee Starscream instead. But well, this has been my review on Studio Series Steeljaw, and this is Charlie Young signing off.